gentlemen, welcome back to the Mario Superstar Baseball Club. Takes characters and looks at them under a microscope and goes, these amoebas are in weird positions. Today we're talking about Waluigi. He's the man in the gilded, coveted 18 slot. The velvet rope, if you will, of the Meta Lounge. He's the door tender. He's keeping Luigi out. Waluigi's got a lot going on, and because of such, he moved 7 down. He moved 7 down in the ranking, but gets to stay in the Meta League. The highest someone was willing to put him was 14 and the lowest 24. It's a big 10 difference. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, Dennis absolutely hates this motherfucker. So I'm going to let Dennis shit on him for a little bit.
Yeah, so I don't like him. It's obvious. I don't like players that only have single bats, and their single bats are inconsistent when it comes to like where their landing spot is. I think he has a lot of double play tendencies while he's a hitter, which I don't like. I don't think his star is very good on top of it either. To further, I don't think pitching is that really important, especially because there's a lot of pitchers that are not even getting drafted that I find are better than him. So I don't think he's a top 3 pitcher. I think he's very easy to time. I think he does have a good charge pitch. Outside of that, I think there's pitchers with more deception than he is. I think those pitchers that are already better than him are better hitters than he is. And outside of maybe Laser, which he's not even playing the outfield because he's just so gawky there. I don't like him. I think it's a good showing that he did fall 7 spots, and I'm okay with that. And honestly, please, in 2021, I really hope he's not picked every other time as a pitcher.
Wow. I think that sometimes when people hit like a small line drive through the pitcher, Waluigi catches it, which no other pitcher seems to do for some reason. But that is absolutely not worth any of the negatives that Dennis just said.
Yeah, no, personally, I do like pitching with Waluigi. I think he is a little less tricky to bat against, which is pretty weird because his whole character is supposed to be tricky. However, I think he is just a good and consistent pitcher. He's always going to get the job done. And personally, I like his singles bat, so I don't, I think it's value to get Waluigi 9th. I was able to get a power hitter early because you took Boo too early, and now I get more power hitters than you most likely, and I get to pick my pitcher 9th, and he's a top... I think he's almost top 3, if not top 3, maybe top 5, whatever. But I still get a good pitcher. So, and I think that Daisy probably hurts a Bowser team star more than Waluigi does. I'm not 100% sure on that stat. I do think that his star is not very good. I agree. But his bunt, because the other team is most likely pitching with Boo gets glitch bunted on more, and Waluigi has a good bunt. In my practice, I see him get a lot of glitch bunts, especially against a Boo pitcher. So I think that gives him some merit.
Yeah, I think as the meta moves forward, we're probably going to see a less emphasis on pitching, and they're going to take the pitchers that can hit as well, maybe Boo and Toadsworth. And I think you're going to start seeing Toadsworth replacing Waluigi for the pitcher position, so I'm going to have to give Waluigi the downtrend.
Wow, Andrew is not even letting me do transitions anymore.
Why transition when
you can trend down?
When I can trend down.
All right. This kind of sucks, especially because I just talked him up. But I do think Waluigi is trending down. I think that by 2021, Dixie will have entered the 18 hole. She did on my list.
Waluigi, your eggplant ball sucks, bro.
Oh. And to further it, obviously I'm going down. But I do think, though, that if you have a Bowser team or Warrior team, and you can hit with Waluigi, I don't mind the pick. But if you're someone who's really not comfortable with his bat, don't get a free out because he's not that much better to where you're going 0 for 4 with him. So yeah, down for Waluigi. Not a bad 9th pick if you can't hit with him, though.
Did we all agree on that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. Rare.
I'm not gonna. It's been a hot recording session. That might be the first time we've all creased and scooped a trip.
Yeah. Think so.
Good job, team.
All right, cool.
Thank you guys for joining the Waluigi special. eggplant wasn't involved. Sadly, we didn't have time to prepare a delicious eggplant parm. But the next episode also will have an eggplant parm. So tune in for the lack of eggplant parm. Catch you in the next one.
See ya.
You know, I don't think the last one had eggplant parm either.
And if you want to get more information on this great game, come over to the Discord. Literally any question you have about this game could be answered by any of those guys in a second. They'll answer you literally right away. It might even be me. So the link is down below in the description. And also, we just recently started a Patreon. As of right now, there are no rewards for becoming a patron. We're currently brainstorming things that a patron would do. But we really like bringing you all this content. We put out a video every single day. We really love bringing you this content, and we want the quality of our content to be even better. So we started the Patreon as a way for you guys to chip in and donate so we can upgrade our equipment between controllers, recording equipment, whatever, because we're going off of literally stuff I own, and I pay rent and I have student loans, so it's not the best. But we'd love to update all that stuff for you. So if you want to join the Patreon, the name is right here somewhere, and it'll be in the description as well. So thank you so much, and some sort of rewards for patrons will be coming eventually. So thank you so much. And I want to give a quick shout out to the first 3 people who subscribed to our Patreon: Connor Nace, Jake Winans, and Blake Dubty. That's awesome, guys. I literally made the Patreon today, and 10 minutes in, we already had 2 patrons, and then Blake joined later. So, thank you so much. And I'm planning on shouting out our patrons at the end of any produced video. A lot of the games don't go through anything, like any production. They just go straight from the recording setup to YouTube. Anything produced will have the patrons' names at the end of the video. So, thank you so much for being our patrons, and catch you next time.